Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting part of this particular interior over here. So let's continue with it. So now what we'll be doing over here is like, as you can see, if I just render this, so it's a very high intensity of this particular lights over here. So very first we will slightly reduce the intensity of this V-ray sun over here. So it's 0.3, let's make it to 0.08, and for this light, okay, we'll keep it as 2 over here. I'll just duplicate this light over here, and this will be like just a fill light. So I'll just deactivate this cast shadow over here and reduce the multiplier to 0.5. So we'll keep this as 0.5 over here. I'll slightly rotate this light over here. After that, I'll just mirror this. I'll make a copy of it, of this light from this axis, and I'll reduce it to 0.2 over here. So as you can see, the temperature is all the same for all of these lights over here, and let's just render and see how it looks like. Alright, but still if you see over here, there is a very high intensity. We still need to reduce the intensities over here. So let's select this 0.04, and this light we'll keep it to 0.8, and let's get back to the camera view and let's see. Okay, I think now the intensity is a bit okay, but the reflections are very high, so we can still work with the reflections over here. Before that, I'll go into rendering, render setup. Let's go into V-Ray. I have kept few settings over here. So image sampler, will keep it as adaptive subdivisions. Your filter, that would be your Cattler room. Minimum rate, that's a image sampler. Minimum rate, we can keep it as 2/4 over here. Global DMC, I'm not using right now the local subdivisions, but I will go with this threshold 0.001. Go into the environment. Fine. After that, I'll again go into the GI irritance map, and I'll increase the subdivisions over here. Light cache, we can increase that. After that, let's add a HDRI map over here. So how we are going to add a HDRI map, let's do that. So let's go into the material over here. So I'll go into this. I'll go into the modes over here, and I'll call a HDRI map over here. So let's click on this get material over here, and let's go into this V-Ray HDRI. Oops. Okay, I'll go down and I'll call HDRI map over here. That's your V-Ray HDRI. After that, let's go into this bitmap and you can call a HDRI bitmap over here. So I have one HDRI map. Let's take this HDRI map. Let's go into the mapping type and let's keep it as spherical for now over here. And for this, I'll just select this light. I'll go down. Okay, make sure you have deactivated the cast shadow for this light. Select this light. Let's go into the material. You can go down over here. You can increase the resolution of the texture in this light. Let's just drag this HDRI map. Make it a copy over here. Let's go into rendering, environment, and instead of this V-Ray sky, I'm going to again take this HDRI map again over here. Go into the render setup and into this, go into the V-Ray, and you have a GI environment. It's a global illumination. In environment, I'll just drag this map over here for now. So let's render it and see how it looks like. Let's see. So now what we will do over here is like, I'll just exclude this first. I'll select this light also over here. And again I'll go into the material and I'll add a map over here also. I'll add a map over here also. And let's render this. Okay. So as you can see, you will get the HDRI map light in over here in the scene. And after that, I'll again go back over here. I'll slightly shuffle this up and I'll increase the intensity of this V-Ray sun. So 0.08, I'll double it. And if you don't want from this, you can just remove it. I'll keep it in this way. I'll again get back into this view and let's render and see how it looks like. Okay, now looks much better. So we can activate the shadow for this also. That would look much better. So I'll just save the file first. I'll just select this and let's just on this shadow. So definitely it would look good over here. So select the light. Just activate the cast shadow part over here. Just save your file. If you want, you can slightly work with the temperature part also. You can slightly work with the temperature part. I'll select this light and Slightly I'll move towards a bit of white part over here. I'll select this temperature properties over here. I'll copy that and I'll just paste this temperature properties for this light also. And let's render and see how it looks like. Okay, now looks a bit better. There are a lot of things required. So definitely if you generate the passes, then only you will get a good depth over here, or else you won't get the depth that much. I'll slightly go over here and that's too much, and slightly shuffle this light in here. I guess this looks okay for now. We can try with one more light over here from here. I'll slightly shuffle it inside. I'll slightly shuffle a bit inside over here, and most importantly I'll off this cast shadow over here, and I'll reduce the multiplier of this light to 0.08. Let's go back to the camera view and let's just render and see. Okay. Yeah. Looks much better. So instead of putting these lights over here, we can try to manage these lights because they are very far. We don't need that far. We can slightly shuffle these lights a bit over here. So that would be a great idea over here. Okay. Much better. So let's just render and see. We'll definitely have to work a bit on it. Let it render, then we can see the output. I think we have to reduce the reflections of the flooring part, because the reflections are very high. And also I'll just go over here and just save the file. Okay. Let's see the render. The lights which you have put from the outside, that's are just supporting lights. If you want, with that, I can take one more V-ray light. I'll just duplicate that light over here. Just trying it. You don't need a cast shadow for this. Let's render and see. We can slightly reduce its illumination also, because the light is too high. Better. Let's render it. Okay, fine. Let's just see how it looks. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So I'll be putting this output in the thumbnail of this particular video. So still few things left out, will be doing it. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this tutorial.